there's a lot more stories that need to be told about people suffering at the hands of statism. I want people to be able to come out and tell the stories that, hey, I just got a $200 parking ticket, and that's two loads of groceries that my family's not going to get this month. Mm-hmm. You know, all of those stupid, embarrassing, painful stories. You know, people that suffer because of the IRS, for those stories to be told. The ones that are really every day that can get people thinking about the true nature of statism. So I hope that, you know, what I've done as a veteran coming home and telling my story and helping other veterans tell their stories doesn't just inspire more veterans, but everybody to talk and tell those stories that they might not otherwise.
Yeah, on the other side, I want to get your take on these DHS and MIAC reports that are really demonizing Iraqi war veterans who are coming home. The fact that they're now training the Boy Scouts and the Explorers program to go after extremists and terrorists, and the example is a disgruntled Iraq war veteran. Back after this, it's the Infowarrior. Welcome back to the Infowarrior. Our guest this evening is Adam Kokesh. He's running for Congress in New Mexico. The website is kokeshforcongress.com. That's KOKESH for Congress.com. Now,
well, hey, just in case the FEC is listening in, I got to be really clear that we're technically in the exploratory phase right now. We haven't filed, so we're not running yet. But what we're doing really is just putting all the pieces together. And if the support keeps coming in as it has thus far, you know, we got a great letter of support from Ron Paul. We've gotten tons of great letters of support coming in. I'm in D.C. right now. We've gotten a lot of help from people on various actors who shall remain nameless on Capitol Hill that are excited about this. But just in case the FBI agents who are listening to your show are talking to the people at the FEC, we got to make that clear.
All right, I got you, man. Hey, of course, but I am encouraging you to run. I'm looking at the website right now. It really looks like you are ready to run, and I think that's great news. So in this short segment, I want to get your take on this MIAC report, which demonizes just about anyone they want in the United States, you know, from people in the alternative media, such as myself, people who are anti-illegal immigration, people who are anti-abortion, quote-unquote lone wolf extremists, Iraq war veterans, veterans of other wars, people who like the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, consider themselves members of the quote-unquote patriot movement, have Ron Paul bumper stickers. I mean, I could probably go on for the whole segment with everything they put in there. I mean, if you watch Zeitgeist or you have America to Freedom to Fascism in your car, it's just unbelievable to me that they put this on paper and people were not only not outraged enough, I mean, it made the mainstream media, but after we have some nut shoot somebody in a Holocaust museum last week, and it's not like that's the first time that's happened. We've had nuts shoot people throughout history, and especially in this country. All of a sudden they're saying that these reports were justified.
Well, they call us domestic terrorists, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're domestic, but a lot of us are armed as we assert our rights under the Second Amendment, the basic human right to self-defense. And you know what? I want them to be scared. They better be scared. And if a terrorist is someone who uses fear to affect the policies of government, yeah, I'm a mother-friggin' domestic terrorist. You better believe it.
Well, those are some pretty strong words, but I think it's just unfair the way that they've treated, us like children, putting it on paper that basically everybody is an extremist, everybody is a terrorist, and now they want to bring in Sonia Sotomayor as the next Supreme Court justice. She's written a book called America's Deadly Obsession, where she clearly states that the Second Amendment to the Constitution actually says that, no, we don't have a right to keep and bear arms. That's for the military. I mean, this is a gun grabber on another level.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't have to tell me about Sotomayor, but the only kind of serious, quote-unquote, serious candidates we'd have for the Supreme Court would be products of our completely corrupt judicial system. But I always like to take it back to the real root of the problem, and it's not the judicial system. It's the fact that we as Americans have lost sight of the one thing that is sacred about this country, and it's not our judicial system. It's not our borders. It's not our economy. It's not our military. It's not even our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, our Declaration. documents written by mortals. No, the only thing sacred about America is the fact that at our founding, some brave men and women pledged their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honors to the principles of liberty.
Well, I think it's also the fact that they also said that, you know, we have inherent individual freedoms. It wasn't about the collective or the group or the greater good. It was really about us all being a free humanity, all of us having that pursuit to life, liberty, and happiness outside of the government. They could never come and take that away. On the other side of this, I want to go over the Obama administration and really just the lies there. Oh, we're going to be out in 18 months. I have a plan. Well, the open plan now is we're going to have troops there until 2011. That's in Iraq. And even in 2011, December, we'll have 50,000. Back after this, it's the Infowarrior.